guys, it's been a while. I know I've been away for the past few months, but I spent that time finishing up my dissertations, writing my final exams for the University of York. So I don't think I've ever said this on my channel, but I was actually pursuing a bachelor's degree in psychology in the University of York, and that has officially come to a completion this year. So I will be graduating in August, and so basically the past few months have been a bit more hectic for me because I've been doing my dissertation research, writing my dissertation, and because of the pandemic, my original plan was to stay in the UK and maybe do a master's or go to the US to do a master's, but because of the pandemic and traveling not being really accessible, I have actually come back and I've decided to stay in Singapore to pursue further education. Originally, I was thinking of pursuing a psychology master's overseas, but because I'm back, I have actually decided to explore another area of interest, which is healthcare. I think that was one of the driving reasons why I took psychology in the first place. And so I have applied during these few months to the Nanyang Technological University in Singapore, NTU, and I will be doing a double degree in biomedical sciences as well as Chinese medicine. So I will be graduating with a bachelor's in Chinese medicine as well as biomedical sciences. Yeah, so I've been busy with that for the past 3 months, and so my content just wasn't really on the standard that I would appreciate and I would want to put online. That's why you haven't seen anything or heard anything from me in the past 3 months. But now that university is starting in full swing again and I will be going for lectures and stuff like that, I think I'll be able to create content again for you guys. So today was the first day of orientation and we are split into 3 groups. Our cohort is like 38 people big or something like that, and we're just split into orientation groups to play games for today, and then tomorrow we'll be competing inter teams, but everything is just online because of the pandemic. And I mean, there's a lot of things about online orientation that is just a bit troublesome, like Zoom fatigue. Today is the second day of orientation. It's currently 10 a.m. I am extremely tired. I don't know, I couldn't sleep last night. My sleeping schedule doesn't allow me to sleep from early 10 p.m. to the next morning. So I passed out at 7 and then I woke up and I was awake for the whole night, and then I only slept again at 5, and so now I'm so tired. This is how we're having our school tour. So we finished the first half of the day and then we broke out for lunch.
I'll go to the second category.
And now we're back to part 2.
Okay.
but I think waking up when it feels more natural is better than just forcing myself to wake up early and then not being able to go through the rest of the day. And so I'm having breakfast while I'm on the call. So it's the third day and we're almost done with orientation overall. And I think today the groups were switched up and so we met new people, and I think that's very important. Like after seeing the same people for 2 days, having new people to interact with is a lot better. And today was a lot more of like hearing about what the course is going to be like, how the seniors felt during their course and their experiences with exam, professors and such, and how they manage the workload in general. So I think that's really helpful and it's a lot more engaging. Like you feel like you get more out of the orientation through today's session. So that's pretty nice. Got to the post office. Now I have to get my stamps.
There will be $1
Okay. So we got my stamps. And then now to mail it up. So this is what the mailboxes look like, and then in it goes. And yep, that's it.
The what?
The one I finished extra fast. Oh, this guy.
这个有没有一包的？
super hot day and we're here getting durians. So, yeah. So hot. We came too early, the durians aren't here yet, so I guess we'll have to wait. But at least there's no queue.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, the new school year is about to start soon, and these are all stuff from my time in York. So I'm gonna have to find a new place to store this so that I can store my new stuff for school. In a nutshell, this is all of my year one things where I kind of lived in the dorms and I was very on task with my filing. But then year two, the pandemic hit, and so this whole stack is from year two where I basically had no access to all of this because it was still in the UK. And so I have a thick stack that I don't even know what belongs to what. And well, I mean, some of this is my own written work, so I don't think I will be throwing them away. But this needs to be somehow stored. And then all of these, I am definitely not gonna hold on to the binders because they take up too much space. And honestly, the quality of the binders are quite bad. Like, this has been hit, smashed, and it's now sunken in. So honestly, it doesn't hold very well. So I think I'll just buy those string ties that they sell at the bookstore and then restring all of these, and that will be considered filed, and I'll find a place to put that. Going through all these papers, and I have just sorted them into the respective piles according to their modules or year group, because I realized some of them I don't label what they are and they're just reading, so I'm not even sure which module it belongs to. So I kind of just grouped that as year two, and then I don't know if I'm gonna get this professionally binded or I'm just gonna find like these strings to hole punch them and then tie them together. And so for now, they're just gonna sit in these piles. And I still have to find somewhere to store it. This is one of those very key examples of what I mean when these binders that I got in the UK just are not up to standard. What is this? How did it end up like this? I don't know what happened in shipping, but now it's just locked and I have no idea how to get my stuff out. So today I got a package and this surprisingly arrived super fast. It's actually, I believe it's my sticker paper that I ordered. So I've been looking at these like TikToks and like videos of people doing crazy cute journaling with a lot of layering and stuff. But honestly, I'm not that great with like glue. I feel like after a few years my glue always tends to like just peel and not stick anymore. So I figured instead of buying a lot of glue tape, because that adds up and there's just a lot of waste in that, I'll buy sticker paper. So you can just feed this up your printer and then it'll print onto the paper. and you just cut it out to the size you want and you can stick it. So this is what it looks like. It's just white on this end and then it's yellow on the other end. I'll probably have to play with my printer to see which side it prints on. But otherwise, this is pretty cute. It's a bit dirty, I don't know why, but I think it'll be fine. I think I might just start planning out a new spread for my bullet journal that I'm starting in August because that's when my school semester starts. And so we'll be using this. This is so smart, oh my gosh. Basically, you can like peel off one side and you can attach things to your ring leaf book just by pasting it onto that and then like putting it into your book. That's such a smart creation, like that's so cute. My main reason for going to a stationery shop in the first place was to find something to bind my papers with, but the last shop I was at didn't have them, so I'm back to Popular, the local bookstore. So here are the things I got from Popular bookstore. I got a date stamp. It's like a mini little date stamp with the month, year, and the date. So I don't know, it gives a really retro look. And then paper fasteners for my papers from university that I need to fasten together. And then from Tokyo Hands, I got a glue tape with a refill because this set actually costs a lot less than just buying an individual glue tape. I bought some mild liner brushes. So these came out while I was in university, so I honestly have not seen them around. And I was like, time to try them out. And a white pen for occasionally. It's useful as a blackout, like a whiteout sometimes, when it's like very little things. Or on black paper, this is very useful. And then I also have a Morning Glory washi tape. Because I bought Morning Glory plants recently and I saw this tape and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, this is so suitable.